Hi everyone, this is Ricky with the PNW Paranormal, coming to you again with a new video. This one's going to be one that I find the most interest in, and it's a subject of what's known as Astral Projection. Now basically what that means is it's the ability to basically leave your body. Let's say when you go to sleep at night, your consciousness isn't able to travel beyond your physical body. They call it the astral body, and typically people would travel to what they call the Astral Plane, and in turn astral projection, you're projecting from your body. And it's a common practice in the paranormal field, or new age, however you want to call it. I've been trying for years to do it consciously, and I've only had 2 successful conscious astral projections. And what I mean by conscious is meaning that I was completely lucid, completely aware of what was happening at the time. The first time I ever did it consciously was years ago. I was living in Florida at the time, and back then I was married. Anyway, at the time my ex-wife now was at work, and I was sleeping because I worked later at night. But anyway, I remember waking up, and I felt different. I felt I was out of my body. I couldn't see though, everything. It was dark, but my eyes were closed, my astral eyes were closed or whatever, but I knew I was out of my body. I could feel it, I could move. It was only for like a moment or two, then it wore off, and then I basically went back to sleep, or woke up from the sleep. But I was completely aware, I was completely lucid of what was going on. The second time, ironically, was right here in this chair I'm sitting in now. I'm getting old, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting here watching TV. I was starting to doze off. And when I woke up, my eyes were still closed. I was just sitting here, and I wanted to try it. So I sat there until I could feel my body basically sleeping. My body was asleep, but I was consciously awake. And once I was in that state, I basically stood up out of the chair, and I felt myself leave my body. Again, I couldn't see anything, my eyes were closed. I hadn't had a practice to learn to open my astral eyes to see. But anyway, that didn't last long either, because unfortunately I have roommates, and as I was trying to focus, I heard one of my roommates downstairs moving around, and that kind of snapped me out of it, and I woke up or came to or popped back in my body. Now, conscious projections aside, I believe normally I'm always projecting just subconsciously. People call it dreaming. I don't like the word dream. Dreaming is too limited to within your mind. I prefer beyond the physical experiences. Going out there, exploring things beyond this physical dimension. The astral plane, if you will. But anyway, I've had tons of experiences when his body sleeps, but I'll do different videos on those experiences. But for now, I want to focus on one specifically. I'm going to be referring to my phone, because I vlogged this years ago. I blogged this years ago, kind of like a dream journal, so I can go back to it for reference. This was back in 2011, and just to backtrack, I went somewhere that I would call the city. So basically the name of this video is the Astral City, and it started out, like I said, I would be referring to my blog here. Let's see, this was back in 2011, and as soon as I woke up from this, I typed it up because I wanted to refrain as much as I could. But basically, I've been to the city multiple times. This is my first experience with that. And to keep this video under 10 minutes, per YouTube's guidelines, until I can become a certified YouTuber, that's up to you guys. You gotta subscribe, give me them numbers, like the video, and then once I can become certified, I can branch out more. But for now, like I said, back in 2011, I was having this experience beyond the physical. And let's see, at the time I was visiting some friends. In the dream I knew who they were, but in real life I don't. And I remember their house in a dream was haunted. There was a little girl spirit. And for whatever reason, when I interact with spirits in the astral, they come to me as black and white, while everything else around me is in color. And for whatever reason, I was talking to this little girl. I don't remember what was being said, but other than that, there was 3 or 4 others around me who were meeting up for some reason. Something was going on. And also with me was what I call my spirit animal guide. It's a Black Panther. I call him Vortex. I used to dream about this guy all the time, but I haven't seen him in years, so I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, he was with me in this experience. And yeah, we were supposed to get in this group. We were gonna go somewhere, and for some reason we were going through a portal. And I remember the portal opening, and for whatever reason the Panther couldn't follow me. And I think because the Black Panther is my guide in this dimension or that dimension, and it couldn't travel beyond that dimension for whatever reason, but supposedly going through this portal would take me to another parallel universe within the Astral Planes. I don't know. But anyways, we walk through the portal, we come out, and we're kind of like in an office building. I'm not sure where we are at this point, but I remember looking out the window, and I could see all these other tall skyscrapers like a big city, and it was nighttime. In a dream before, or the experience before, we went through the portal, it was daytime, but now it was nighttime before we were somewhere else. But for whatever reason, yeah, we were dropping somebody off. We were splitting up that group of 3 or 4 people. 2 of those in our group stayed in that office, and the others, including myself, went through another portal somewhere else. I don't remember where we ended up out of that, because at this point, it starts getting hazy. I think I must have been waking up or something. I can't remember much after that. And then eventually I did wake up. But anyways, I call that the city, because I don't know the name of the city, but like I said, I've been there other times, I've seen other times. That's my first encounter. Other encounters, I was on a train and I could see the skyline way off in the distance. Another time I was using some sort of transit system in the city. It was weird. I'd have to get into that another time, but the point of this video is this is my first encounter with this place, and I'm curious to know, has anybody else experienced a place like this in a dream or through conscious astral projection? Because there are people who can do this, who are better skilled for it. For whatever reason, I'm too distracted. My mind's always thinking. I can't quiet myself enough. And eventually I just fall asleep. So it's really hard for me to do it consciously. Although I may try taking that meditation, see if that helps. But other than that, I just wanted to share this experience with you, kind of let you know my belief system, things I've experienced. And I want to keep this one, like I said, under 10 minutes. I'll probably go ahead and start wrapping up things here. Like I say, projection is fascinating. I've heard tons of accounts of people who can do it within this dimension. They actually see their own body laying in the bed, sleeping, and they're kind of floating above it or whatever. They can, float through the wall, go outside, travel within this dimension. Although they perceive things differently, our eyes are limited to 3 dimensions. We can only perceive so much of the color spectrum, as far as sound waves, light waves, whatever you want to call it. I'll do another video on that later on, but I do believe there's tons of stuff around we can't even perceive or access physically. And that's for astral projecting or something. Because then we're not limited by our physical senses. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments if you've ever successfully astral projected, if you can give me some hints or tips on how I can do it better. And let me know if you've seen this city or any of the places you've seen. I've seen other places as well, but like I said, that'll be other videos. For now, don't forget, subscribe. I do need to get my numbers up. Right now I'm only at 33 subscribers, so I need a lot more of you guys to start watching me. I'm gonna try to put out more content on a weekly basis, at least, until I can get the flow going once I'm going good. I do hope to start putting out 2 videos a week, just to get my channel more active. I'm trying to get some people from my group to help participate as well, so it's not just me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked my video here. It's gonna be like a broken record. subscribe. Please subscribe. Share this with your friends. If you have any other friends who are into this kind of stuff, tell them about it. Have them subscribe too. Also like the video. That helps. That helps my numbers as well. Give you some positive ratings and if you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what I did wrong, what I could do to improve. Like I say, I do feel like I'm getting a little less awkward now. It's not as hard to talk to the camera as it was at first. I'm getting used to it, but I don't want to babble on. Anyways, I'm still experimenting with the different techniques. Eventually, like I said, I'm getting a better mic. Right now I'm using a light that's kind of bright, but hopefully you can see me better. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up. Once again, my name is Ricky. I'm with the PNW Pacific Northwest Paranormal, based here in Seattle. Looking to grow. In the link below, also see my Facebook group. You can send a request to join that as well. I'm also working on developing an actual official webpage. Keep an eye out for that as well. Once that is up and running, I'll make a video and link it too. Until the next time, once again, subscribe, like the video, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. All right, take care. Bye.